With the handle of Bay Area housewife of true crime, it's only fitting that I like to focus on Bay Area cases, along with cases from all over the world. But there's just something so eerie about researching and talking about cases that have occurred here in our very own Bay Area. This case involves a struggling single mother, an impromptu Disneyland trip, and a real-life Llorona, hiding behind a self-proclaimed title of street pastor, along with multiple skeletons in someone's closet. Hi chismosas y chismosos, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime, where I like to tell the stories of the real cucuys and lloronas of the world. I'm Audrey, former paralegal, current stay-at-home mom, lifelong lover of true crime. The cases I cover are wild. Topics may be triggering. Viewer discretion is advised. People I mention are innocent until proven guilty in court. With all that being said, grab your hot Cheetos and let's dive into today's case. Nicole Fitz went by Nikki. She has a younger sister named Contessa that goes by Tess, and an older sister named Catherine. And they were raised by their mother in Culver City, California. From an early age, she liked helping people, evidenced by when just at 15, volunteering at the Culver Slauson Recreation Center, she received an award from the city of Los Angeles. Nikki gave birth to Sandy Vasquez Fitz on October 10, 2003. In 2012, Nikki and her sister Tess, along with her sister's friend Claire, moved to Pacifica, California. Nikki became pregnant with Arianna and fell behind on rent. Due to the extremely unaffordable, skyrocketing rent rates in the San Francisco Bay Area, Tess and Claire moved to Santa Cruz, California. Nikki wanted to stay close to San Francisco and wound up in a women's shelter. Because of her living situation, she sends her daughter Sandy to live with her father in Southern California. Arianna Fitz was born on September 6, 2013. While at the shelter, Nikki meets Lemasani Briggs. They become friends, and Lemasani invites Nikki and Arianna to live with her in Daly City, California. At first, it seemed like she was playing her part as a good Samaritan, as the street pastor she called herself to be. Things start looking up for Nikki, and she lands a job at Best Buy on Harrison Street in San Francisco, California. At Best Buy, she makes amazing, caring friends named Michael Jacobo and Goyette Williams. They become angels in Nikki's life. Lemasani starts asking for rent and then payment for babysitting Arianna while Nikki was at work. Shortly after moving in, the rent and childcare prices began to increase on multiple occasions. Unable to afford both Lemasani's enlargement of prices, she decided to have Lemasani's nieces, Ciolo and Helena, babysit Arianna instead. Ciolo and Helena are sisters. Ciolo lived in Emeryville, California, and her sister lived in Oakland, California. This is Ciolo, and this is Helena. Nikki reportedly told her sister-in-law Claire that Lemasani did not speak to her nieces. This did not necessarily raise any red flags, but what did raise a red flag was that Lemasani had not given Nikki a key to the residence she was paying for. Lemasani began becoming abusive towards Nikki, sending her threatening messages and calling her names. This was Lemasani. At one point, she went through her personal belongings, her computer, her journal, and would criticize her personal choices, the personal choices Nikki made, things that Nikki did not share with her. You see, everyone that knew Nikki says that she was ever so private, and you wouldn't know that she was having a bad day based on the smile and her kindness. Tess and Claire knew something was wrong, so in November of 2015, They make the 60-mile drive from Santa Cruz to Daly City and pick up Nikki and Arianna from Lemisani's abusive home. Due to the nature of the people they were dealing with, they called the San Francisco Police Department for support. They made it back to Santa Cruz along with the ongoing threatening, abusive, and vulgar messages from Lemisani. Messages where Lemisani is asking Nikki to bring back her baby. This sudden move to Santa Cruz for their safety caused Nikki to incur a 2-hour commute twice a day from Santa Cruz to San Francisco in order to keep her job at Best Buy afloat. She needed the money, so she worked overtime, often crashing at friends' couches during the week. If things could not get harder for Nikki, Cindy's father in Southern California loses custody of her. Cindy is taken in by Child Protective Services, resulting in Nikki traveling to Los Angeles for court in hopes of gaining custody of Cindy reinstated back to her. A coworker named Michael Jacobo reports discovering Nikki was homeless when he noticed she was staying longer and longer after work. In early 2016, another coworker named Goyette Williams extended her home to Nikki and her daughters. It was also a home that was closer to her job. She even started decorating the room and got her daughters Cindy and Arianna beds with butterfly decorations. In mid-March, Nikki texted and called the babysitters, Helena and Ciolo, advising them that she was ready to pick up Arianna. Unbeknownst to Nikki, Ciolo and Helena had taken Arianna to Disneyland. Tess and Claire had not seen Arianna since February of 2016. On April 1st, 2016, Nikki went to work like normal. She had a pre-scheduled evening plan with Claire, who was in the city for a potential job meeting. Claire canceled on Nikki, so in lieu, she hung out with Michael. You see, he started a new job at the Parks Conservatory working on Alcatraz. He didn't know it yet, but he had just spent Nikki's last day with her. Nikki helped him pick out clothes for his new gig, and they had fun. Nikki asked to stop for pizza to take home to Goyette, so they stopped for that. They also stop at a 7-Eleven where she takes out several $100s in cash. Nikki returns home and starts watching a movie with her roommate and coworker Goyette. During the movie, she gets a phone call around 9 p.m. She gets off the phone and tells Goyette she is going to meet someone at the BJ's restaurant close by, but would be back soon to finish the movie. However, Nikki never returns to finish the movie, and Goyette wakes up to an empty apartment. She checks her phone and sees that text from Nikki saying she was heading to Fresno with a friend named Sam. Except for Nikki did not own a car, and Goyette had never heard of a friend named Sam. Nikki also posted on Facebook on April 2nd, 2016 at 1:13 a.m. saying, "Spending time with my 3-year-old, needed this break." People who knew Nikki thought it was odd that she would misspell break because she was known to be extremely smart and precise, always using proper grammar. Go to part 2.